Hello. Hi. Hello. Konnichiwa, Mimo Tantan. Hello, Richie. Hi, Martin. Hi, Stewie. Hi, Wilson. Hi, everybody. I can't remember what I was supposed to do. I can't remember, so I'm not going to try. So, yeah, welcome, guys. I'm sorry it's a day late. The reason... Hang on, that's not even the right way. That's better. The reason is... Hi, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. I had a thing to do for Mixmasters yesterday, teaching people about Twitch, how to make money from Twitch, all that kind of thing. If you want to know a bit more about that, go to mixmasters.net. It's also the same company that I am working with in October, doing a luxury villa retreat, teaching music production with Les from Lab 4 and Digital Mafia and, of course, the wonderful Guyver. Guyver! Yeah! That's probably doubling up, actually, isn't it? Let me just sort this out. It's not from there. Was that sound effect doubling up then? Hello, Jew. Hello, Super Marco. Hello, Emmylou. Hello, Global Awakening Records. That's Adam, isn't it? It wasn't. Okay, is this doubling up? It is doubling up. It's not doubling up. Okay. It is. It's not. It is. Oh my God, you lot are so funny. Let's try another one. Defo double. Oh, okay. Now, this is the conundrum for me because I like hearing that. But there is a way of doing it. Both me and Brisk have this issue, right? When we use sound effects on our live streams. Now, it doesn't usually do that, does it? It doesn't usually, because I'm usually able to use it. I'm going to figure it out as we go along. Anyway, we're doing quite a short... what are we doing? Demo drop. We're doing quite a short one today because I'm still quite low on energy at the moment. I've had a bit of a stressful week with the family and stuff, so I'm just easing myself back into Twitch Live quite slowly. But I didn't want to get behind on the music, so we've got quite a few bits and pieces to get through. Double horn. Oh, you're not cheering me up so much. I wonder how I'm going to get round it then. I know what it is. Hang on. Then I won't be able to hear it. I'll have a think about it while I start playing the songs. So I've also got some really good news for... Oh, I know what I can do. Desktop audio, that just wants to be monitor off. Okay, I'm just going to try something, guys, right? What can you hear now? Is it still double? I like this game. It's a good job we don't need to be completely professional here, isn't it? Otherwise we would be in trouble. Okay, let me just play this. Let me just play my entrance song again and just let me know that you can hear it. I'm skipping it, by the way, but can you hear Can you hear that? Ah, my mic might be. Hang on, one sec. Cool. Yeah, that's not doubling. Do you know what? It's just a setting on here, and sometimes it's really difficult to ascertain what it is because desktop audio is a nightmare. Especially when I want to hear what you guys are hearing. Somebody wanted to tell you guys, some of the fucking these experts telling you ain't supposed to be hearing. Alright, well, check this out. Meow, 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 meow. Monitor and output. Monitor and output. Let me just try something. No, maybe. Let me just try something quick before we get started. Monitor only. Hang on, because the way it words it, my head isn't working very well. Monitor only is muting the output. But that won't matter if it's going through my desktop audio. And then if that's true, then that means that it won't be doubling up. Okay? You get me? You get me, fam? So let's see if this works. So that's muted the output, but it's going through the monitor only. Let me just check my monitor. Desktop audio. Monitor and output. Now you tell me how this sounds. Are you ready? What's the moment of truth? Ready? Was that doubled up or not? Thank you, OVR Music. Did it work? Fucking hell. Yay. This is what this is about, girls and boys. Troubleshooting. Cool. Well, there you go. I need to write that down while this first song's on because I'll forget how to do that next time I mess it up. Okay, cool. Right. So, first of all, we have got a track by Perfect Poise. This is Everything I Need. I've also got some really, really good news. Do you remember last week, those of you who were here last week, we listened to a really cool track by Omg, and it's called Going Down. And everyone agreed that they wanted to do their own take on it. Everyone wanted to do their own version of it. Well, I have the parts ready. So this is going to be the very first demo drop project for each and every one of us. We're all going to get hold of these parts and we're all going to make our own version of it. And then we're going to listen to them all and then see what we all think. So how cool is that? So I'm going to be giving you the link for that in a little while. Right then, so here we go. First tune, Perfect Poise, Everything I Need. Now I do have to just quickly scrub this on a little bit, just a tiny. You give me everything I need. we were. Perfect poise. Take a bow. Yeah, really like that. I'm just going to take a moment to acknowledge Daddy Brisk in the room. Get following Daddy Brisk, please, guys. Woo! Yeah, I really like that. It reminded me a lot of Arome. Hands in the air or hands up, whatever it's called. Throw your hands up in the air. Oh, I need to play that song now. It really did. It had that edge to it. Now I'm a sucker for European hard trance. So yeah. I liked it. The sounds were great. The sounds were authentic. It's been mastered. I can see by the file name it's been mastered by John Doe. Anyone that wants to master this kind of style of music and other styles, but predominantly your European hard trance, get it on over to John Doe at CLSM Studios. Amazing. Beardy Mark, just been listening to DJ Brisk broadcast from this week, so I thought it'd be polite to drop in here. Yes, mate. Well, a friend of Daddy Brisk is a friend of mine. Welcome. So yeah, well done, Perfect Poise. Really like that. I have nothing to add. Technically wise. I really like that. I'd play it. So cool. Global Awakening Records. Brisk, I feel as I've had a fat Sunday dinner. Worn out, fat and old. Oh, hard relate. Hi, Alan James. Yes, John does also give a service where he'll listen and give mega detailed feedback about EQ. Yeah. Is he still doing that, Alan? Is he still doing that? I hope so, because I've seen those back from people, and you know he tells people exactly what he's done to the tracks. And I also, for your mastering needs, I also like the fact that he gives you a dynamic version and a loud version. You know, a lot of the time I will revert back to a dynamic version over a loud. You know, there is such a thing, as a lot of you will know, called perceived loudness, and how that affects our judgment. It's a psychological thing. It affects our ability to ascertain whether something's better or if it's just louder. Anyone that's ever been on holiday as a Brit and has shouted at someone in English thinking that they're going to hear you a bit better will understand that. There you go. Top tips. Drake, you just missed an amazing hard trance tune, but that was the first one. Next up we have got Madda, Unit Division and Dean Richardson, and this is called The Dream. You guys are going to love this one. Or This Dream it's called. know what? I like that even more the second time round, listening to that. What I don't really have anything to talk about further on the on anything that needs correcting on this, but what I am going to point out is what I heard in this, which I found quite pleasing to the ear and helpful from the perspective of someone who listens to a great deal and gets sent a great deal of hard house. Now, the thing is about hard house, it is extremely formulaic, like most genres of dance music, and there are very stringent rules, whether or not we want to admit that or not as producers. There are very stringent rules, and there is a point in production that we all go through and more so when we are collabing or we have an engineer where we'll go, do you know what? I don't want to make normal hard house. I'm going to put my own little spin on it. I'm going to make something completely different, but it's still going to be hard house or whatever it is. I've done it myself. And what ends up happening is nobody plays it because it's got no identity. It doesn't have the Drake's is like me. Mate, shut up! No! But the difference with you, Drake, is, and I've seen this with you lately, is it's coming together for you. What I'm talking about here is where people go into the studio and they can't decide on ideas, or they're not sticking to the fundamentals that are important for the genre that they are attempting to make. Like I said, I've done it myself. And it boils down to the use of the right sounds that are instantly recognizable for that genre, even down to arrangement to some degree, because especially with hard house, people do expect to be mixing in and out at a certain time. The only person who's booked this trend lately for me has been Kid Dynamo. Kid Dynamo isn't really a DJ, and I can always tell when a producer is not a DJ because their arrangements are shit for DJs. They're not shit as in like the track's shit, but they are, and shit's probably the wrong word for it. It's not even describing what I mean. What I mean is the arrangements are, you have to remember to know the tune, to know how to mix in and out of it. So where I'm going with this is, with this track, all of the fundamentals for this genre have been kept to, but it's been interesting to listen to it. And the parts that I appreciate, because I get sent so many of this kind of genre, the bits that I appreciate where you have experimented and you've pushed those boundaries and those walls out a little bit, because you've only done it subtly, are, number one, there's a lot of movement in your layers of your melodies, your riffs. You've got a lot of nice phasing going on there, automation through those top layers, those lead sounds, chorus possibly, filter, squelches, all of that lovely stuff that keeps the energy and it keeps the interest of the listener. Then when we get to this bit here, I appreciated the change in the chords, the chord progression. Not easy to do that because there's a lot of things going on there. So there's a lot of things that could end up clashing, but you've done a really good job of it. And it's given it movement in places where I don't usually expect it for this genre. And the reason why I'm making this a bit of a longer feedback, because it's important for newer producers to to acknowledge that this is something that will make your tune stand out. Most of the time what you'll have in a chord progression or a bass progression is 3 notes that are all different. Usually it'll be note 1, note 2, note 3 and note 4 will be the same, or something around that, but it'll usually be 3, maybe 4 separate notes, one of them being the root note. And what you've done here is you have so that would be 4 notes for the 4 bars. Here each bar's been split into 2 sections on the second part. So let's listen again. So that was 1, 2. So that was on the same note, and then it went down on the 3rd, and then on the 4th there were 2 separate bass notes. So that's what we're looking at, and that doesn't usually happen. And that creates a lot of movement, and it creates a lot of energy, especially on the last flick of that section. I hope that makes sense. And we'll move on now. But yeah, things like that can either go really wrong or they can go really, really right. So, and it went really, really right there. So well done, guys. Round of applause. Next up, this is going to give my ego a boost. This is brilliant. This is Amber D, Rush On Me, M Series versus Hayes remix. And it's brilliant. Oh, I've just reminded myself I have to speak to Tidy, because I've told them about this remix, and I've had a few others recently that have been given to me, and I've asked them to see if they'll sort me out another remix pack to send out, because obviously the original's on Tidy. So I'll make sure I do that after the show. So yeah, this is Amber D, Rush On Me. Can you have the pack, please? What pack? What pack? Remix pack. I'm not really doing the remix pack that we're doing, the OMG Going Down. Yeah. I'm giving everyone that in a little while. Rush On Me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Remind me afterwards and I'll send it over. Danny! Thank you, darling. Thank you. I hope you're well. Yeah, remind me afterwards and I'll get that over to you. I'll zip it up now while we're listening to this track. Okay. Right, here we go. More fingers and thumbs today. Oh. Okay, so this is Amber D, Rush On Me, M Series and Hayes. So yeah, that is another remix of one of my biggest selling tunes, Amber D Rush on Me, and this one blows my socks off. M Series versus Hayes remix. Well done, both of you. It was nice, wasn't it? Andrew Fetch, happy Amberverse remake. Thank you so much for supporting me. I can't thank you enough. I really do appreciate you and everyone else who subscribes to me on here, and everyone else on here on Team Brisk especially. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this as our job. We really do appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, the remix pack for Amber D is in here. It has been in the public domain for a while. But yeah, I'm happy for you guys to do a remix of it. And the ones that are suitable for kind of, you know, tidy, that kind of thing, I will be sending on over to them, and see if they're up for doing a remix pack. So, because they own the original, so I'm just speaking to them. I'm in talks with them right now about it. So, hello, España. Take some honey and throw it. Congratulations, that was a sweet ass throw. Thank you. I hope that was aimed at me. I like throwing things. Right, next tune we've got Wilson Serrano. This is Symphony number 1. Let's go. Oop. What am I doing? Yeah, another good one there, Wilson. I really do like that. I really do. Again, I really love your chord progressions. When I went through that, I mean, I can tell instantly that you're not just doing random chord progressions. It kind of like, it made musical sense, and it didn't get too lost. You know, it always came back to an idea, to some sort of solid ground, which is sometimes difficult when we go for unique or different chord progressions. But I appreciated it because I'm sick of having trance sent to me where it's so preemptive and I know where it's going. And I didn't know where this is going. I really love the diminished chords in this. Your diminished chords are lovely. They just sound lush. I think from what you said in the chat there, what it's missing is maybe some more effects and having a few pads in the background with LFO tool on some kind of side chain will help to give that a little bit more texture and a little bit more depth as well, because your leads are quite full on. I'm not sure if you're using Spire or Serum or something like that, or maybe even Avenger, but the thing is with those synths, with those VSTs, is they're very modern sounding sounds. So Spire, yeah. So having pads behind that with, you know, probably drenched in reverb as well, having something quite and having something quite pumping, it will really give that depth and that that perception that's needed for this style of trance. I think it will give it a lot more depth, for want of another better word. I've said depth quite a lot now, but yeah, really like it. And these are the kinds of tracks that I like having on the show, guys, is the ones which are the works in progress. This is what this is fundamentally about, is getting your tunes a bit better than they were before. Hopefully not worse. My tunes were brilliant, and then I started watching Amber D's demo drop, and now they're shit. Stop it. Stop being silly. Oh my God. I'm trying to be serious here. Come on. Next we've got Drake Little, and this is Summer. Oh, this is a cool tune. Drake's in the chat as well if you want to do some back slapping. There we go. From demo drop to demo flop. Yes! 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 I love it. Ha! Right, here we go. You lot. Oh my God.
looking for love. Temperatures rising. Looking for love. Temperatures rising. Temperatures rising. Temperatures rising. Looking for love. Temperatures rise. Temperatures rise. Temperatures rise. Temperatures rise. Temperatures rise. I see you coming and you're looking for love. Temperatures rising, I see you coming and you're looking for love in the middle of summer. Here we dancing, I see you calling and you're calling for love in the middle of summer. In the middle of, in the middle of summer. In the middle of.
Yes, May. Absolutely love that. I love the vocal. The only thing that, sorry, I skipped that without meaning to. Apparently, if you have SoundCloud open and you press a key, if you press 3 or 4 or 5 along the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, it scrubs through the track. I didn't know that it did that. I was trying to write at 3 minutes 30 seconds. Excuse me. Let me just go back to it because there was a part where it was too. Yeah, so from 3:24. All of this bit until it gets to the vocal again. That bit from 3:24 needs something in it because that bit was like it either needs to come out or it needs to have another melody, riff, top line, something in there. That was it. The rest of it's brilliant. Loved it. Round of applause. Yeah, SoundCloud interface. It's if you press the numbers along the top, it scrubs through. I don't know what they're representing. 1 is at 30 seconds. 2 is at 1 minute 12. 3 is at 1 minute 49. So it's going up in increments of like 30 seconds-ish, but it's, I don't know. It's no hard and fast rule, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, Drake, I loved it, mate. I think it's really good. I think this style really suits you. I'd like to see more of that 10% of the tune. Oh, look at you! Look at you, Mr. Maths. Mr. Maths. Yeah, 8-bit Alan James there is actually a maths teacher. So shut up! Mr. Maths. Did you see my, I don't know if you saw my post earlier on Facebook about maths. I was watching or reading up on the number zero, or what zero is. Zero is a really cool concept when you look at it and why zero was made. And zero is not a natural thing. Like, there's no zero in nature. So yeah, I've been reading up on that today. I found that quite interesting. So yeah, it's just a guess. Yeah, an informed guess. You're cheating. But yeah, I think it might be the percentage. I think, yeah, I've got a feeling that Alan's probably...
Temperatures rising.
He's probably intuitively right there. Made zero sense. Very good. Very good. Yep, Drake, I loved it, mate. Please do more of these. I think they're brilliant. And like I say, I think that you suit this style. I really do. And where did you get the vocal from? It's great. I love that vocal. Very, very strong. Loads of character to it. It's summer. It felt summery. It felt very carefree. It felt fun. You know, all of those things. I could really feel your expression through that. So well done, mate. Okay, next we have got Wembo Sonia. Now, the notes I've got on this is it's not mixed or mastered. So they need a bit of help with a little bit of guidance on where to go. I really like this tune. It does need some work. So those of you who are into your donk, into your old bounce sort of stuff, please give some helpful advice here. Here we go. Well, guys, yeah, that was Wembo and Sonia. It's funny that Dean Richardson has just mentioned Raf and Jay because they said in their email that that was the style for this tune. So that's really cool that you got that. I'm not completely familiar with Raf and Jay's stuff, so I'm going to have to go and do a bit of research. Now, I love this kind of old school bounce because it's very much like Spanish bounce, like the Spanish stuff. So what I'm after from you guys is how they can progress from this point here. Now, there's no melody in this at the moment, and I think some melody is needed. Just in terms of a riff, nothing too, mental. I know with the relentless sort of style that this is, you don't really need to be going for like bass changes or anything like that. So that doesn't need to happen. In fact, very much like techno, the reason why it works is because it's driving and it's all on one note. It's all on that root note because it's relentlessly going forward and it's that drive. And I feel that this is a very similar concept as well. I would like to hear some, like a riff or some kind of melody over, something quite simple. That would make this track a lot better. I love some of the sounds in it. Some of the sounds, especially when you've got headphones on, are just really nice. I think they've spent a lot of time over that, over the sounds. Stick the Rush on Me vocals over the top. Stick a fork in it. And I love this little vocal shot. I fucking love it. What's it saying? I fucking love it! Look at my fucking smile on my face. Like, yeah, get you. I love it. I think it's brilliant. And I like the breakdown where we've got these almost... What the fuck is it? Australian. It's not a kazoo. I know it's not kazoo, but that's all I've got in my head. Aboriginal didgeridoo. Thank you. And the reason why that works so well is because that didgeridoo has got some beautiful textures in it. It's the vibrato. This is why we really like natural sounds, because of how it sounds on the eardrum. This is why, using a comb filter on a VST sounds so cool, because it's got all these tiny, tiny, tiny little peaks in it, where it's just creating this wonderful textured sound. Stick a didgeridoo, you dingo! Fuck off! Yeah, it's very comb filter. But that's a nature's comb filter there. That's so cool. It really is. Yeah, I loved it. I just think it needed some melody to it. And I hope that they listen to this back and that they do something with this advice and send it me back in. Because I really liked it. I love the energy about it. It was really cool. So thank you. Thank you very much for sending that in. Okay, next up. We've got two more. I told you it'd be quite a quick one tonight, guys, because I'm still catching up on just having a little bit of time off live streaming quite so much. Like I said, I've had a bit of a stressful week with the kids and stuff, so I've just been chilling out and enjoying a little bit of extra time, just in my own thoughts. I've been on Beat Saber. I've been, just been sleeping quite a bit as well, which has been really nice. Dean Peters and the Edison Factor. This is the beginning. Rickster and Dean Richardson remix. This is just brilliant. It's really, really good. Really, really good. Where are we? Here we go. Where have I put it? Oh, have you sent me this as a... I think you sent me this as a thingamabob. Let me just find it. 1 second. I didn't put the SoundCloud link in. Hang on a sec. There it is.
The beginning.
Yes, I absolutely loved that one. Well done, guys. I agree completely with what Drake's just said there about those Hoovers need to come out a bit more. We want to be hearing those. They're like the stars of the Hard House show. And I can hear them and they're sounding really nice. Don't be shy about them. Give it another mix down. Get them pushed up, like he says, a couple of dB. Really, really good remix there. And I hope that you'll be burping. Sending me the whole thing when it's done. Or if you're just keeping it like that, then just keep it like that. But I want to hear the fucking Hoovers. I want to hear them. Just want a Hoover. I just want Hoovers. That's it. I just want a song. Oh, we've already got one. Stimulant DJs. Hoover Time. Oh, that is a tune. Oh, I do love that tune. It's but don't move right now. Go and listen to that tune and then go back to this, please. Thank you. It wouldn't be a demo drop without a burp, would it? One day I'm going to make you guys, not make you, I'm not going to force you to, but I'm going to see if I can coerce you into an Amber D sample pack of burps and weird noises, and then you're going to have to make a track out of it. Oh, do you know what? That's just reminded me. I had an idea a long time ago about. I have one of my cats. We have rescue cats, and one of my cats has no vocal cords, she has no voice box. She can't meow, but she has the most amazing purr. And I recorded her purr once, and I thought I need to put this into. At the time, I was using Alchemy a lot. Alchemy is now only used in Logic. It got bought out by Logic. It's an amazing synth. I learned so much on Alchemy, but I wanted to put her purr into Alchemy and then use not wavetables. I don't think you can put wavetables into Alchemy, but I wanted to use some of the effects and stuff with that to move through that sound of her purr. It's quite an in-depth synth. It's beautiful. It's got it's spectral synthesis as well and FM. Thank you, Stoke Golden. Yay! It's just an amazing synth. It's been updated quite a lot from what it used to be like when I think it's Camel Audio. I'm getting confused with the producers and the people who made Alchemy. Thank you, Primer NK. But yeah, anyway, it's a good idea to get natural sounds and use them, sample them in VSTs, in synths. Oh, that's nice, Nikita. Hello, Mike Emery. We've got one more tune. One more tune. Okay, this is Madda, and Madda's told me this tune's called Bold, but it's not, because I saw the full title of this tune, and it was Bold Ginger. You're not getting Umbrella tonight, mate. So yeah, this is bold, not bald as in no hair, bold as in like brave. Now where have I put this? Have you sent this to me as a file, or was it another thing? Actually, my head's not right at the moment. It really isn't. Where are we? Did you send me this as a... Madda, did you send me this as a file, or was it a... Was it a SoundCloud link? And don't forget, guys, we've got the remix parts for Umji going down quite soon as well. Hang on. Let me just find these bits. This track. I can't remember where I've put it. I'm not making it up because he's definitely sent me a tune called Madder Bold. Yeah, it's there. So why isn't it fucking... That's well weird. I'm just downloading it again now. Oh, I remember what happened. I didn't download it. It's a weird thing, this. It's called Bold Ginger. It's called Bold Ginger. Okay, I found it now. I hadn't downloaded it because I was doing two things at once. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We've sorted it out now. I'll just... There we go. well, that was Madder, Bold Ginger. Things I liked about it was the 303. I like the lead melody. It definitely it needs to have another mix down. The levels are out. But this is a prime example of someone who has been at it for many, many, many hours in the studio and has just gone, right, let's get a bounce down and just have a listen to it. Which is all part of the process. Obviously, as producers, we can take that into consideration, and it doesn't affect the enjoyment of the tune when you understand that it's a work in progress. The only other thing is, I think Nikita mentioned there as well, about parts don't sound in key. All that is the rolling bass line is sticking to the root note all the way through. Now, that could be intentional because, as we talked about before, when you stick to the root note in this kind of music, it does give that relentless energy. However, when you start introducing any kind of melodic elements to your track, then you need to then reconsider whether or not you're going to be able to keep that rolling bass line on that note all the way through. It kind of does work because the melody's not that complicated. So even when it sounds like it's kind of like not in key, it's just that it is part of a progression. So, however, I picked up on that as well. So it might be an idea to revisit that sub rolling bass that's going all the way through it and allow that to copy the chord progression of the hang on Okay, so I can't sing it because I'm not very good at singing, but not the very top line, not the not that one, but the middle one, the one that's quite lower down. What needs to happen here is that sub rolling bass needs to follow that pattern. It needs to follow that progression there, and then it will probably pop and everything will slot in. That's why. That's all it is. Now, it could be intentional or it could just be an oversight. Only Madder will know, but musical theory tells me that will sort that out, definitely. So there you go. Yeah, as soon as you introduce melodic elements, fucking hell, everything changes within the track. You then have to go back in and start changing, the bass progression, and then anything else that has got any melodic content, any tonal quality to it, has to be checked for those chord changes, for those bass changes. And the thing is with sound, frequency is some notes can have more power behind them than others. So you can sometimes lose all the energy just by doing the chord progression or doing the bass progression. Things can drop out. And in which case, sometimes then it is an idea to treat each note separately, so bounce down a separate note. Sometimes it sounds like the notes disappeared. Sometimes it sounds like the notes got too loud. Sometimes it's just as simple as a velocity change up or down. But if you bounce each individual note down at that point, you can treat each one individually to give it a bit more oomph if you need to, or to tone it down. That's the thing about sound. It's it's like this. This is another level of the music producers. Whoa, it really is. It's very, very nuanced. So many fucking variables. Really is, as soon as you start introducing melodic content. But yeah, that's what I would say to try and do with that. I've been here myself. So that acid would sound good, just tweaking the resonance cut off every few bars. What would you know? What would you know, Kid Dynamo? Huh? Kid Dynamo there. I'm in the studio with him very soon. Hi, Netflix. Yeah, I agree. The music producers, whoa. It is though, isn't it? Am I right? Fuck. Should we just rename the whole show to the music producers, whoa? And we'll all just sit here and cry. Oh. Nick Adams, it's a nightmare when you change the subnotes and find this, yeah. Then it's treat each note individually, which is a complete pain. Yeah, I was literally just saying that. That's what you have to do. The Woe Show. Richie, you're on form today, babes. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. I've had so much fun again. I really have. I'm giving you now, I don't know if you guys remember, but last time we had... I'm going to replay it quickly because I want you all to get excited about this. Now, last show we had we listened to Omji. Do you remember Omji going down? Now I can't find. Hang on, let me just see if I can find it here. Here we go. So this... Blow my ears off then. So this is the track. So yeah, you guys remember that one. We all listened to it last week and everyone was in agreement that they wanted to do a remix of it. Well, I have the remix pack right here. And we are going to have this as our very first project for everyone involved in the demo drop. So if you guys want to do a remix of this, I'm just dropping you the link in the chat right now. And I'm also going to drop that link in the demo drop section of the Discord as well. If you're not on the Discord, why aren't you? That's the Discord link there. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to give everyone 6 weeks to get this remix done. 6 weeks, and then we're going to listen to everyone's remixes and see what we think. So yeah, that's going to be our very first demo drop project together. And yeah, that just leaves me to say thank you very much, guys. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a shorter one tonight, but I'm still catching up on getting my energy back up. Yeah, I've got some family stuff going on at the moment with the kids and stuff, so I'm spending my energy there right now. What day is it tomorrow? So it's Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? I'm doing a show tomorrow night, so I will see you tomorrow. It's not Friday. You're trying to trick me, Wilson. Oh. Yeah, Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? I'll be doing my usual show tomorrow. I'm feeling so much better, and I'm really glad that I came and seen you all. And you really have raised my spirits, made me feel so much happier. And you always do. You always do, you lot. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and took the girls in. Well, one of the girls in. The other girl's at her dad's at the moment. And I will probably be on Beat Saber in a bit as well. I'm enjoying my modded Beat Saber quite a lot at the moment, and it's helpful because it's helping me to lose a bit of weight. So, I'm going to raid you off now, so please stay there. I'm going to be sending you on over to... Oh, Leona's on. I need to send you over to Leona. She's lovely. I love Leona. Leona Stone. She's absolutely gorgeous as well, by the way. And she plays some amazing techno. So you guys go and have some fun with Leona. And I will see you tomorrow. Yay! Thanks again, guys. Thank you so much for my mods as well. And I love you all loads. Mwah. Bye. Oh, yeah, and she might be doing cardio. See you later.